Hi everybody and welcome back to the next video. I'm pretty happy I'm done with Sicilians now, even though I still haven't really figured out how to play them. Yeah. But anyways, it really made me aware of that I need to work on my cav play. So on my scout micro, on my spearline micro, on all of that. But the next civ up, let me double check, but I'm pretty sure it's Ethiopians. Yes, it's going to be Ethiopians. And I like that because finally I get to play an archer civ again. Let's take a look at the tech tree and see how we could potentially play Ethiopians throughout the ages. So, I want to play towards my archer line because I think that my faster firing arbalester is my power unit. And I might not even want to over micro it, like in terms of stop micro or back walking, kiting back with attack move, archer micro, that stuff. That actually makes me not use the faster firing bonus. But if I get Thumbring and Arbalestus on a hill and I just let them shoot by themselves, they will deal significant more damage than other archers. So that's kind of the power unit that I want to go for. And as opposed to Sicilians or the other civs that I recently played, this is another civ that finally has one of these power units, and I kind of like that because that makes your game plan a lot simpler. I want to play around this unit line. Yeah, so ways to get there would be either to go for 20 pop defensive straight archers, would be to go for a drush flush, but I can't play that properly. I think I can't play that at all, or for men-at-arms archers. And this is where the other bonuses kick in. Receive 100 gold, 100 food, which technically is men-at-arms upgrade for free. And even a bit of extra gold to keep producing archers. This is just so amazing. Yeah, so I think going men-at-arms archers actually is a very good idea. It also makes it so that I can put the gather point in early feudal to wood and still have the men-at-arms out. And still have a couple of archers out with only 2 on gold, because the plus 100 gold makes it so that I can make an extra archer before I have to send units to my before I have to send villagers to gold. Pikeman upgrade is also amazing versus cav civs, and I also get halberdier. Let me take a look at this. Okay, fully upgraded. Yes, so arbalest halberdier is definitely what I want to go for as a composition. And then I think Ethiopians also get Hussar, which is amazing for late game. So very flexible, just missing the last armor. It is a big deal, and then also access to siege ram. That's so flexible. Like, taking a look at this tech tree, I really like it. Let's see, when I'm playing versus a cav civ, I want to go down the archer way and add pikemen. If I'm playing versus an archer civ, I might want to go for, yeah, crossbow archer mix. And then, of course, I don't want to add pikemen because I'm not seeing cavalry, but then I might also consider adding light cav and hussar later. For a trash siege unit, I can go for siege ram to end the game. Trap war, obviously, with this. Then there's this torsion engine and royal hairs and all that stuff that I could potentially do. Oh, and I also get camels. I like this track tree even better. Yeah, so once again, let's go through the ages. When I'm up versus, or how to decide on whether to play men-at-arms with the archers. Oh, sorry guys. Or straight archers. I think I'm going straight archers when I'm facing an archer civ, because they can easily defend versus men-at-arms. I might opt for men-at-arms opening when I'm facing a cav civ, which is more or less generically fast. I will not go men-at-arms versus, let's say, Magyars, because they clean them up easily, or versus Franks or Mongols, because they're up so fast that I miss the timing window of men-at-arms where they are annoying. But I will play men-at-arms versus any kind of generically slow cavalry civ. I will play into archer skirmisher mix versus any Archiciv, and especially in Feudal Age, that should give me a nice advantage. Yeah, then going into Castle Age, when I'm playing versus a Cav Civ, I can add Crossbow Pikeman. Probably even add that before the next TC, so like one barracks pikeman pit. I will definitely need to add a lot of eco to support that, but that's a Castle Age plan versus Cav Civs. And I can also add in camels, but this is something that I don't really want to do, because I don't want to be adding the stable when I'm playing versus an Archer Civ, versus a Cav Civ. It's more like when I'm playing versus an Archer Civ and I'm adding the stable. To maybe snipe siege, like the camel riders of Ethiopians seem very very situational to me. It seems much more appealing to go for the free pikeman, because and I don't have bloodlines, so no bloodlines hussars. Yeah, okay, this I get it. Like the stable is like not a very viable option, but something I can go to in worst case scenario. Oh, sorry. Or just if it makes sense. But going down the archer line is just fine. And then also Shotel Warriors receive -3 damage from mounted units, which makes Shotels also an option. Is fast trained. Yeah, it's something that I can also go for as I'm already tacking into infantry. So I'm playing basically archer and infantry here. And I might only need to add cavalry very late when I'm playing versus an Archer Civ. So that could be the approach for this. Having siege ram versus Archer Civs and in late game is very nice. Having bombard cannons and trap wars is very nice. So right off the bat, yeah, this seems like a very solid thing to do. Then late Castle Age, once I have my boom set up, I want to go to stone, I want to get a castle, I want to get traps, I want to clear the enemy buildings, and yeah, make use of super strong arbalests on a hill. That's basically my plan. And I want to make use of the outpost. So that's my take on Ethiopians. Let's jump on the ladder and see how that goes.